We are in the midst of Operation Epic Fury. Yes. What a cheesy ass name now that I think about it. Extraordinarily cheesy. Now, you may think that we are bringing freedom and democracy by killing 100 children in one of those strikes today. And you just have to ask yourself the question, has this worked in Libya? Has it worked in Syria? Has it worked in Iraq or Afghanistan? Why is it that this particular thing doesn't seem to ever work? Well, because the intentions behind it are to destabilize countries and to control them. Now, this all looks familiar. In June of last year, I was under the impression that this could be the time of ipetgoat2. And then there was a sudden and miraculous ceasefire. And from what I know, or from what I heard, that ceasefire was actually initiated because Israel was running out of receptor defense missiles. So this is definitely having me concerned. The biggest difference this time is that the Ayatollah was actually killed. Nothing came even close to that in 2022. So this is already feeling different and bigger. And also, the USS Abraham Lincoln. Now, one of the original people who tried to decode ipetgoat2 in his first videos in 2017, he was making references to the USS Abraham Lincoln. And the first time in a very long time, it is in this region currently. I actually have a friend that's on the ship. It's based here out of San Diego. So it's already raising alarm bells for me for many reasons. And as always, I am utterly horrified by the human race and how this never seems to stop. In planet hell, it just continues unabated with nothing interfering, no end in sight, just one form of catastrophe over another. And I don't want to be part of all that. This moment just gives off a different sort of vibe. It's not the same. And every time before these major wars start or major events, there is a stillness that's in the air that gives off this peculiar energy. And it's almost as if the reality itself expands itself to gobble up as much loosh as possible before the large events take place. So, March 3rd, a blood moon eclipse that will be visible for 6 billion people apparently around the planet. And to me, it was always very obvious that what's portrayed in the animation is a blood moon eclipse. There's a lot of people who, for whatever reason, tell me that that is a solar eclipse. First off, it's at night. And second of all, it's obviously the color of a blood moon. So I don't understand how anybody can mixes those up. Just as a reminder, if you want to take a look yourself, then you'll be able to see that it is a blood moon. I mean, isn't that just exceptionally obvious that that is a lunar eclipse? Unmistakable. Now, one big question that I have is, what do these crow wings mean? If anyone has any ideas, please do let me know. I am curious. So, and notice that there's like a stage of preparation during this around the same time as oil is cut off, which, by the way, it was cut off. The Strait of Hormuz was closed. And there's a blockade over there. And so that's another reason that leads me to believe that this is more significant than the June war of last year. And also because it's an incredibly powerful distraction from the release of the files. Incredibly powerful. And the timing of all of it just seems very odd to me. It's as if in this reality we're just constantly being trolled to death. Trolled and trolled and trolled and trolled. Before I leave, hey Matt, what's up? Hey Matt, they closed the Strait of Hormuz. There's a blockade over there. Isn't that pretty fascinating? So, this is all unrelated, but have you seen Jim Carrey lately? A new video of him? Person looks like a completely different, unrecognizable person. And this has been an ongoing theme with celebrities for at least a year now. Like, their appearances have completely changed. And if you haven't seen it, I encourage you to go take a look at Jim Carrey. He's completely and utterly unrecognizable. Iran will be Persia again, Matt says. Well, they're trying to destabilize everything for there to be a power vacuum and things of that nature. Oh, right. Matt, yeah, you're right. He looks like Val Kilmer. He looks exactly like Val Kilmer now. And I could go on and on of examples of celebrities whose appearance is completely flipped on its head. I mean, check out the Olsen twins. Check out Ariana Grande. It's almost as if they're like coming out of their skin and revealing their true nature, which maybe is a reptilian. I don't know. Yes, Matt, I'm aware that he did a few years back. I know, he did. Well, guys, we've been through this many times before. A dangling carrot that would subside over time. Is this still the continuation of the dangling carrot? Or does this time have more substance to it? And it's very, very sad. This is all very, very sad. We have what? What do you mean we have what? Hmm. Anyway, I'll leave you off with that. I just think this is interesting. This scene is very interesting to me. The oil is no longer flowing, right? Which is exactly what's going on. What been through it? Yeah. But this isn't the end. After that Statue of Liberty falls, we have other things that go on. B-2s, and speaking of B-2 bombers, from the information I gathered, they're actually going to be using B-2s for the next operation coming up. So that would be interesting to see.